just love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday, and it just brings me so much joy. And it kind of bums me out that like it's not really the same this year because of the pandemic and because it's right next to the election of our lifetime. Hey friends, I'm here looking extra bummy than usual simply because I don't have time to do a whole lot of prep work for this video. So you're getting me at my most bumming. I have been working all day, like literally sitting at my computer typing things out. It's budget season and I have the department with the biggest, most complicated budget, so that's what I've been doing all day. But I wanted to get on here because I didn't want to delay reading the books I just got today. So as you may have seen on other videos on my channel, I even posted one this week. I like the Once Upon a Time Book Club subscription service. I like it a lot. And they do have limited edition boxes from time to time, and I try to pick them up if I can. One of them is like their classics limited edition, which I have one. I will show you coming up sometime in the future. I don't know when I'll get to that one because I'm so backlogged with these boxes. And then they also do like middle grade and stuff like that from time to time. So as I have mentioned, and I've mentioned in my other videos regarding book subscription services, I am currently backlogged. Many boxes behind schedule, but I'm jumping the line for the Halloween edition. So I think this is the sweet and this is the spooky edition. So the reason I got on here so fast is because I want to start reading this ASAP because I love it if this video went up on Halloween. I'm going to start with the little one, which I believe is the sweet. And that's what it looks like. Woo. Okay, so what do we get? So we get, as always, the quote card. So it says, "Her mission knows no bounds." It's very cute. And here is the book. It's mass market paperback, which I did not know, but that's okay. It is 15 Minutes of Flame, a Nantucket candle maker mystery, and it has a cat on it. And as you all know, I love my cat, so I'm excited. And it's by Kristen Betcher? I don't know. What's this thing about? As Stella writes, Nantucket candle store thrives. Her knack for solving mysteries burns equally bright, especially when a Halloween haunted house uncovers evidence of a centuries-old murder. When Stella's friend inherits a creaky abandoned home in Nantucket, she knows it's the perfect setting. She knows it's the perfect setting for the town's annual Halloween fundraiser. A deserted, boarded-up building on the property, once used as a candle-making shop, adds to the creepy ambiance. But as Stella explores the shack's dilapidated walls, she discovers a terrible secret. The skeleton of a Quaker woman. What? This took a turn. Wrapped in blood-soaked clothing and hidden deep within a stone hearth. Ew. While police investigate, Stella wastes no time asking for help from friends with long ties to Nantucket's history. The key to the murder may lie within a scorching 18th century love triangle that pit two best friends against one another over a dubious man. But before the case is solved, another life will be claimed, leaving Stella to wonder who in Nantucket is friend and who is foe. Oh, so very, very interesting. So yeah, sweet edition. And we get 1, 2, 3 gifts, it looks like. So again, the gimmick with Once Upon a Book Club is that it's an interactive book subscription service. So as you read the book, you will come across little tabs that tell you to open up a gift. So it looks like the first gift we will open will be on page 204. So cute. Maybe I'll start with that one. I don't know. So that was the sweet box. Oh, it's much bigger. So this is like a more normal size box. Cute. Let's see what we got here. I will say with the limited edition boxes, they do spoil the books you'll get, as opposed to their monthly boxes where you don't know what book you'll get. But that's fine. I don't remember what these books are because I have very little attention span. So again, we get a quote card. It says, "Fear returned, curling like a cold serpent through her stomach." Very nice. And then the book. The Haunting of Ashburn House by Darcy Coates. Interesting. So what we got here? There's something wrong with Ashburn House. Everyone knows about Ashburn House. They whisper that its old owner went mad and restless ghosts still walk the halls. But when Adrian, desperate and in need of a place to stay, inherits the crumbling old mansion. Sorry, I'm like trying to speed through this and it's not going too well, so I'm messing everything up. But like, I got stuff to do, like reading 2 books in like less than a week. Ooh. But when Adrian, desperate and in need of a place to stay, inherits the crumbly old mansion, she sees it as a lifeline until darkness falls. Strange messages are etched into the walls. Furniture moves when she leaves the room. And a grave hidden in the depths of the forest hints at a terrible, unforgivable secret. Something twisted lives in her house, its hungry eye ever watchful, chasing the threads of a decades-old mystery. It isn't long before she realizes she's become prey to something deeply unnatural and intensely resentful. She has no idea how to escape. She has no idea how to survive. Only one thing is certain. Ashburn's house dead are not at a rest. Ashburn's dead are not at rest. So, ooh, I don't know. So, do I want to start with spooky or do I want to start with sweet? With the spooky box we get, it looks like 4 gifts. So, although this one sounds like it has parts in it. So I think this might be one of those interactive gifts. We'll see. This one jingles. I think I'll start with the Haunting of Ashburn House. And that way I can get the terrifying one over the way. I don't know. I had a thought there. I think this one is actually longer though. So I'm going to read this one first. All right, so I have an update for you all. I've made it to page 14 in The Haunting of Ashburn House. So far, sorry, I got distracted by the list of other books written by Darcy Coates. A lot of The Haunting of Blank. Let's see, so I guess if I like this, maybe I'll explore more of her repertoire. But anyways, so we've made it to page 14. The main character, Adrian, has just gotten to the house. She hasn't even entered it. So let's see what we got here. It might have been an argument. Adrian lowered Wolfgang to the porch and tore open the envelope containing her key. It wasn't like Mom to hold a grudge, so she must really have hated Edith to tell me we had no relatives. All right, so you know the drill. This means it's time to open the corresponding package. So page 14. And Jesus. That's cute. So it's a bunch of keys. So like This would be cute decor. Like I've said before, I also like how they're kind of aged to look a little bit older, or at least the key ring is aged to look older. I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's like speckled up. But anyways, not all the gifts are like gifts. Sometimes they're interactive things. So as I read in the passage, she's digging through for the keys to the house. Here are the keys to the house. So cool. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Okay, this book is genuinely scary. I should probably clarify and say that I do scare easily and I have an overactive imagination. So this book might not be scary to some people, but it's getting to me, which is pretty amazing because for the first half of this, I was bored, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, it got so creepy. And now it's like 11:30 at night, and I can't put this down, and I'm scared to go to bed. But we have hit the second gift, which is actually technically our first official gift. So let me read you the associated line. The painted eyes blinked. Traumatizing. Like, oh my god. So that's page 250. I don't know what I want this to be. I don't want this to be a picture of anything. I'd be so freaked out. Oh, thank God. Wait, no. Like, what the fuck? No, Once Upon a Book Club. I do not want this. What is this? I do not want this in my house. At first I thought it would be like a frame, which would be kind of cute, but like, no. No, I do not want, me no wanty. So that's, if you watch my other unboxings, you'll know that the gifts have often a lot of, they have a lot to do with the story. They come from the story. They're tied to the story. But, for example, in one of them, I got this book. It just happened to be right here. It's called Great Expectations, and it's actually just a blank notebook. And that's the kind of stuff I want, because in the book I was reading that this came with, they were reading Great Expectations. So it made sense. But at the same time, it was also useful. Or in my last one I did with Ray Barrier, one of the gifts was a piece of jewelry. But it was a piece of jewelry that the character wore. But it was a piece of jewelry that I would also wear, or at least conceivably something that somebody would wear. Who is going to use this? Who is going to use this Once Upon a Time book club? Like, nobody's hanging this up in their apartment or house or anything like that. If it would, and like, I am not opposed to the idea of artwork, obviously, because art is suggestive. So, you know, maybe there is somebody that's like, yes, this is awesome, I'm going to hang this up. But I think for most people, we would prefer to have gotten like a Halloween related canvas or a blank frame or something. But like, this is, unless this turns out to be like, even if this turns out to be like my favorite book ever, I don't think I want this. So this is kind of like why I don't like book subscription boxes, because you end up getting stuff like this that is automatically going to go to Goodwill. Like, I'm not keeping this. I'm not. And again, I love the Once Upon a Book Club book box subscription service. I do. I really do. And I think it's actually one of the better ones, because at least there's a purpose to the items that they give you. But this feels like a bad misstep. Like, another example is when in my very first box, I didn't film it, I got it. And this was before I started my channel. One of the gifts was a locket, and the locket was very tied to the book. There was a locket in the book. The locket was an important part of the book, so it made sense. And it wasn't my taste. Like, but again, I didn't think it was a bad gift. Like, I don't expect a book subscription service to get every single item right for every single person. But as opposed to that locket, where I kind of understand why some people would like it, and I can think of people who would like it. Like, I'm going to use that locket as a stocking stuffer for my sister, because I think my sister would really like it. It's really her taste in jewelry. It's just not my taste in jewelry. But I understood who it was for, and I could understand that the locket was a me issue. Who is this for? Who? Like, it's not spooky enough to be a Halloween decoration. And it's too creepy to be a normal, like, everyday decoration. So what is this? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm very confused. So yeah. So that's the first official gift we got. I'm sitting right next to, my apartment has like floor to ceiling glass windows, and I'm sitting right next to it, and I'm like terrified that like some creature is gonna like pop up and be like, boop. I should be though, because I have cats, and like creatures can just pop up on me all the time. Like, there's one right now. But so I'm gonna say, first time I've been really disappointed in this subscription service, because while the first gift that wasn't really a gift was cool, because like I could like at least use those keys as decor. No. Anyways, so after that little rant, I'm going to keep on reading. I'm not sure if I'll check in again tonight. I may. When's the next? Well, actually, I might, because I believe I'm only 20 pages away from the next gift. So I actually may check back in tonight. I don't think I'm going to fit it. Actually, I might actually finish this book tonight, to be honest. So we will see. Okay, so I'm back already. I'm on page 273. Adrian shoved the window open and reached the magnifying glass outside. She then pointed the flashlight at the magnifier so that its beam passed through the glass. So we're doing page 273, and I'm going to assume it's a magnifier. Okay, so it's kind of two things. So the first thing that came out was a magnifying glass bookmark, which does in fact work. That's cool. I like that. That's funky. But the other thing is a little flashlight. I'll get some batteries later. But that's pretty cool. And it has like little writings all over it. I can't read it because my contacts are starting to go, and I'm basically blind right now, but here it is. And then there's that. That's the clicky end. So cool. Okay, now this is cool. So this is what I mean by when I like the interactive stuff. The character references a magnifying glass, so we get a magnifying glass, and it mentions a flashlight, and we get a flashlight. And this is something you can actually use. Now, whether you like its aesthetics, whether you like it or not, is a completely different thing. But this is at least something practical. And if it's not your taste, where you don't need another flashlight, you can easily regift this. Unless you have no friends or family members, in which case I'm sorry. Got nothing for you. But at the very least, you can probably think of somebody you can at least paw this off on, you know? But I think it's kind of cool. It also fits in your purse. If it's in a car, you can use it for many things. Like I said. And then this is just kind of cute. Little bookmark. So, good gift. Much better than the picture. So, again, that was page 273. And I probably actually will finish this before I go to bed. Oh, the very last gift is on the last page. So by the time you see me again, I'll be nearly done with this. Still engaging. I like the descriptions. So there's a character in here that's taunting the main character, and the descriptions of how that character moves is very disturbing. So that's kind of the scary part. Yeah, I think I'm just like, so this is gonna sound weird, but one of my fears is like, well, not one of my fears, but I get disturbed by contortionists. I think they're kind of creepy. So whenever I read or I see people like contorting in movies, or I read about them in books, I'm like, oh, so creepy. Like, the first, well, not the first movie, but It Chapter 1, the remake. I wasn't scared at all during it, and I thought I would be, but there's one scene where Pennywise, the dancing clown, falls out of a refrigerator that he'd been tucked into, and the actor, CGI, basically shows him like contorting and like moving around his body and stuff. And that's the only time during It the movie that I was terrified, because it was so creepy. So that if you want to terrify me, send me clips of contortionists, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so I've finished. I'm not quite sure. So the sentence is the very last paragraph, and I don't know. I mean, well, I'm not going to give you my final thoughts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the first sentence of the paragraph, and we'll call it that. Okay, here we go. She wouldn't have noticed it if she hadn't been listening, but Adrian caught the faint creak of shifting wood and saw the empty chair beside her shift a fraction of an inch. So there's the last one, and that was page 329. I'm gonna guess it's a book of some sort, and it is Dracul. Frakes, Stoker, and Gigi. What is this? I've never heard of this book. Dracul. So it's a book. So I like this gift. I'm not sure when I'll get around to reading it, to be honest, but this is a good one. So, okay. So it's the next day. I am just going to film a short clip I'm not even gonna bother putting this on a tripod or anything, so I'm just holding it. But I am starting my second book, 15 Minutes of Flame. And basically, in order to stay on track, because again, I wanted to get this video up tomorrow on Halloween, because I thought that'd be cute. I have to basically read this all in one day, which it's mass paperback, and it's about 300 pages, so I think that might be doable, actually. But yeah, got a lot I have to get through, so gonna get started. This one also has a cat in it, it looks like. At least I hope there's a cat in it. The first book I read had a cat in it, so keep that for consistency. Yeah, let's get started. Oh my god, you guys. I had to go to page 204 to get the first gift. So I'm just gonna read, right here. So I'm just gonna read the first sentence of the paragraph because it's getting late. It's 7:30. And I want to finish this book tonight, and I need to edit this video, like I just need to finish this video because I still want it to go up tomorrow. But anyways, my candle hit the half-hour mark and extinguished. I gasped. Here's page 204. So you got, I'm gonna go with candle. This box is really freaking cute though. Oh, it's so cute. I don't even want to get rid of this box. It's like a shoe box. Oh, okay. Okay. So it looks like that. What is this? Okay. It says here, candle clock instructions. Use 2 identical candlesticks to test the time. First, stand the candles up side by side. Light one of the candles, marking its height every 30 minutes. Light one of the candles, marking its height every 30 minutes on the candle next to it. Put a push pin in on the marked candle for how long you would like to read your book. The push pin will fall once it's time to stop reading. This ties into the book because in the book, the main character owns a candle store, so she's a candle maker. And she was teaching a class earlier about how to make time like a clock candle, or a candle clock, I guess is how it says. So that's kind of cool. So this is kind of like how you could, so this is like how you make your own candle clock on a budget. Interesting. So what's this? I don't know what is this just where you shove the candle in? Is this just the candle holder? And this says Book Pens, a collection by Once Upon a Time Book Club. Stay cozy. 10 bookish push pens. You know, Once Upon a Book Club, you could have just given me a candle. I would have been fine. I'm basic like that. I would have accepted just the candle. Okay, so that's what one of the push pens looks like. Oh my god, it's so hard to see in my camera. Anyways, that's what one of them looks like. I can't. No, I'm so bad at this. But it's just like a little book, and then you put a push pin through the top. It's basically a book charm kind of thing. Interesting. So, don't know what to make of this. Interesting. I'm enjoying the book so far. That's for sure. It's not moving as fast as I would like. Then again, like I said, I had to wait until page 204 to get to the first gift. That's way too long. Okay, we have made it to page 40, finally. Let me read you. So let me read you the sentence, just a sentence. What I found interesting, however, was a marking on its side. HN. So what can this be? I don't know, but the box is really cute. Look, a kitty. Meow. What do we got? Oh, it's a mug. Actually, let me read. With HN written on it. That's cute. This is cool. And I like the little touch, like right there where it says the HN. And it's like actually scrolled on there. And it's taped on. So if you want to take it off, you can take it off. But yeah, this is cool. I like this. It's got like little bookshelves designed on it. Very cute. So, one more gift. All right, we got to the last gift, but I cannot read you anything because the associated, basically this gift comes right after you find out who the killer is. So no reading for you, but page 283. What do we got? Ooh. Oh, this is cool. So it's like a tablecloth decoration. Table runner. And it's got like a little spider. Oh. Got a little. This is really cool. I like this a lot. See, this is what I was expecting more to have in these kinds of boxes, was Halloween related decorations and stuff like that. This is cool though. I like this one. So this box so far I have liked better than the scary box. Again, this is the sweet box. And I'm liking the book a lot better. This is the third book written by the author about this character, and the other two books are like mysteries too. So I think I'm gonna actually pick them up because I'm really enjoying this. And while I did like the other book, I don't know if I'm gonna go out of my way to pick up books by that author. I guess that's entering into my final thoughts, but I haven't even finished this book yet. So I'm gonna finish this book, and then we're gonna basically recapture everything. And all right, so first of all, happy Halloween. It's not Halloween yet. I don't know what time it is, but this is gonna go up on Halloween, so happy Halloween. Anyways, so I read 2 books and I enjoyed both of them. I think for the Haunting of Ashburn House, I'm gonna settle on a 3 out of 5 stars. I found this to be, outside of one, this is creepy, and it kept me up last night. I won't lie. The writing is very, very strong at a lot of points. But I find the problem with any horror project, especially when it revolves around ghosts, is that the longer you're exposed to the confirmed supernatural being, because there's a supernatural element to this, it's confirmed, it's real. The longer you're around it, the more silly it gets. So I find that horror is always at its best when it either keeps you guessing, uncertain, or just when it's starting to introduce the creature. I talked about It last night when I was talking about this book, and I would say the same issue happens with the new movie It. So first movie in the series, the recent remake series, really good. But there wasn't a whole lot of Pennywise. I mean, there was, but they used him well. Volume 2 was just all Pennywise all the time, and it became just kind of silly. And as I already stated, I didn't find Pennywise to be scary in the first movie, but in the second movie, I just found him annoying, which is terrible for a horror movie or any kind of horror property. So I didn't find the supernatural creature in this to be like annoying or anything like that. It's just the longer we were exposed to the supernatural creature, I was kind of like ready for that supernatural creature to go. Move on. I was ready for the book to be done. I think this book is basically, it's a 2-half book. The first half is really slow. The second half is action-packed. And it's just a 3-star. There's nothing wrong with being a 3-star. Most books I read are 3 stars. But it's just an average book. And other than a couple creepy scenes, it's just an okay book. So I thought this was just beyond cute. I have realized books like this always make me think of my grandmother because she loved mass market paperback mysteries. And I just find myself as I get older, I also kind of love them. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to pick up the other 2 books in this series. I think they're just charming and so cute. I will say I hate mass market paperbacks because they're just awkward to hold. And I have arthritis in one of my hands, so it like bothers it. And I just love everything about this cover because it's just so cute. And I love that the title has nothing to do with anything other than the fact that the book stars a candle maker who owns a candle store. 15 minutes of flame. What does that have to do with anything? Nothing really. But it's a pun. So, and they talk about Netflix in here. So I guess there's that. But this was cute. This was very cute. I would say 4 out of 5 stars. A lot slower paced than I thought it would be, to be honest. I was kind of surprised by how long it actually took me to get through this, but I'm also kind of really tired and fatigued. I didn't sleep that well last night, but so cute. Those were the Once Upon a Time limited edition Halloween boxes. Right now the Christmas one is back ordered or out of stock right now. I think they're going to do another round because the Christmas box features a book by Christina Lauren, I believe, the romance author. And I know she's really popular, so I'm not surprised that that went out like super duper fast. But if you want me to review that, I'll keep my eye out and see if I can grab it or not. I haven't decided. The book's not really normally what the book doesn't really call to me, but I just like these boxes. I think the scary box with the picture and stuff has been my only one where I've been like, this is kind of a flop. And you know, I don't have to justify why I think things are bad or a waste of money because it's my money at the end of the day. So, but yeah. So that's the thing. So that's where we have fallen. One box, a complete success as far as I'm concerned. One box, not that great as far as I'm concerned. But tell me what you think down in the comments. Did you get these boxes? Are you interested in these boxes? How do you feel about subscription boxes at all? Please like, subscribe, whatever. Yeah. If you haven't voted yet, please go vote. Well, if you're an American citizen who is of age and can vote, please go vote if you have not already. This is truly the election of our lifetime, and I next week is going to be really scary. And I just cross my fingers that it's all going to like work out. So, I don't know how to end that, but bye.